Hi, it's me, teen pop sensation Ariana Grindr.
And it is I, Autumn Moon.
And you're listening and watching
Glamazon
Prime.
Oh my goodness. 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 Oh my goodness.
It feels so weird doing this with our tits on.
I know.
So for the people listening, we were shaking our non-existent titties.
Our spiritual boobies.
Spiritual boobies. And if you don't believe us, that's a lot of things.
Well, you need to just start believing women in STIM.
Women in STIM.
Mm-hmm.
We are women in STIM!
I
love that.
STEM.
I didn't
That's
listen
it.
to all that, so excited I was.
Every time I watch this podcast, I'm like, oh my god,
In
the
STIM.
tarantula hands, the stimming. But that's what they tune in for.
Stimming!
Stimming. Tarantula hands. I'm doing this, I have no nails on.
Ding, 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 ding. I don't even wear nails ever, and I still doing it. Oh, come here to me. Those gloves that you made are so slightly now. I need a pair. Now, I went into the fabric counter where you sent me to get them. Now, I got
Shout out Fabric Counter, the best place to wear fabrics in Dublin.
friend of the pod, so cheap. I always got so much amazing stuff there.
Best prices by like a good, huge margin and fantastic fabrics.
They're very much. And I went in and I was like, do you have any power mesh? Like, you directed me to get power mesh. And he said, yeah, we're getting more in soon. But like, that's what I have over there. I went over, it was too light. And I was like, I have a very hairy hand. I have stage 6 hairy hand syndrome, as you know. And I want them to cover my stage 6 hairy hands, not for the hairy hands to poke through.
Well, they are kind of nettish looking. Like that fabric it's not a tight weave. It is like nettish.
Yeah, but like I just remember from wearing them, they were thicker than what I was holding in the shop. Yeah, so I was just like, it's not gonna cut it. Pardon the pun.
You can get it for good on any of them like Temu, AliExpress, and all you can get.
Right, yeah, I need to investigate because those gloves, Mary.
No, they're so yeah. And then if you need to do it,
I'm gonna eat the ass. Listen, that's me.
You know I'm so excited.
Why?
Because as of filming this pod right now, I think it is approximately 9 days until season 2 of The Last of Us. No.
Miss Zombie Plants.
Pedro. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. Fucking buzzing.
And I literally binge watched that first season only a couple of weeks ago, and I really enjoyed it.
Isn't it great?
It's really great. The fucking plant zombie fucking
Mushroom
lore, the
queens.
mushroom business, it freaks me the fuck out.
Miss.
I have, what's that thing called when you're afraid of holes and shit? It's like
Homophobic.
well, that as well.
Homophobia.
Holophobic.
Oh
But
yeah, I can't.
Do you
think
know what
of
I
it.
mean?
Yeah.
But I'm very that, but with the weird fucking plant shit on the fakes. It's so creepy, and the mushrooms coming off, and I find it so gross and nasty. I can't look at it.
And it's real.
Really?
That's a real fungus. I swear to God, Google it after the podcast.
What do you mean?
Viewers, comment down below. That's a real fungus that exists, and it does that thing where it gets into the body and spores break out and turns you mad. But it only is in insects.
Okay.
But it's real to a miss ant or to a miss little cockroach or a grasshopper. That is a real.
Not Miss Human.
Not yet.
Oh, don't be doing that to me now.
Well, honest to God, that is what's the name of it? It's not psilocybin. Is the magic mushrooms. And the name escapes me at the moment. I'll watch 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But it is actually a real. That's
Those women were in the nip.
Yeah.
It's
But it's real. It's true, Tina.
Oh, I don't like that. I know, it just looks so gross, and I think they must have mushrooms did something to me.
I'm gonna send you so much. Maybe you were a little ant in your past, a little.
Oh, maybe, and I got
Mushroom
plants on
nerve.
beach. Mushroom plants on beach.
I'm gonna send you so much interesting factual nature program lore about this now.
Please don't.
I'm gonna.
I wouldn't.
At
don't.
3:30 in the morning, I'd be like, look at this.
I'm getting itchy. That's why I'm scratching. I'm actually getting itchy thinking about it. I don't like it.
Cordyceps.
I don't like it.
Cordyceps.
I need
That's
you
what
to
it's
remember.
called.
I didn't want you to remember. Come here to me. I'm looking at your.
Oh my God! Now that I know this, you've trauma. I'm gonna come up with a cunty cordyceps look.
No.
I'm going to swab it. I'm gonna swab the mushrooms, doll.
See what I have to fucking put up.
And like a click, I'm gonna.
And Jack swiftly moving on. I'm looking at your pissing video over there. The goblet. Tell us about your goblet of fire.
Oh, the goblet of fire.
Tell our listeners what I'm referring to.
Well, hang on, I'll just get it.
Yeah, go get it for the people.
This was the cutest little cute thing ever, right? I just woke up one day. I think it was a Sunday and I was hungover. It wouldn't be like
It looks like something you put up your arse. Well, if it was made of glass.
Mama.
Glass.
You need to say a
It's
proctologist.
quite bulbous. It's
Or maybe her.
It's very butt pluggy. Okay,
terrible.
it's a very much. Look at this now. Does that not look like something from Anne Summers?
So, my stunning Gorgelina icon godmother Cathy, if you're nasty,
deep friend of the pod.
Deep friend of the pod. I think, and do you know what made this even more, a million times cute? I think I said this to her once, like months ago, when we did our first rewatch, because Cathy hadn't seen in a shocking, horrible turn of events. She's recovered now, fully, thank God. But she hadn't seen the original Lord of the Rings trilogy since they came out in like 2000, 2001 and all.
Very much.
She hadn't seen it since then, so like 20 plus years for some of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, Cathy, just not fucking none, just not run.
Yeah.
That's genuine. That's not right.
It's not genuine.
You haven't been living properly for the last 20 plus years. Anyway.
It's real upsetting. Real upsetting.
Devastated. So I did a whole movie night for us here. It was one of our, as you know, double featurers, our triple features that we did. But when we were watching, we were having a few drinks and all, and I was like, we were getting to the scene with Galadriel, and I was like, you know, when I was a child, anytime I had to like pour a glass of water, pick up a picture, I would just go into full Galadriel in my head, and I was like, this is so cunty. Because she does the bit in the film. Okay, I'm gonna need you to deliver a line for me.
Okay, what's the line?
Just say to me, what will I see, right?
Okay.
Would you look into the mirror?
What will I see?
Even the wisest cannot tell, for the mirror shows many things. Things that were, things that are, and some things that have not yet come to pass. And that's in the Fellowship of the Ring, right?
Acting. I'm acting.
So that was, and I mentioned to Cathy, when I was a kid, like anytime I had to park, and then apparently since then, Cathy has been on a fucking crusade months ago to get me this, and she was going to work the other day.
And is this the image of the one from the film?
I actually think this one's more cunty. The one in the film is like silver, but this is very like.
It's like fucking crystal,
yeah. I think this is a bit cuntier, in my opinion. And she was walking to work today, and she spied this in the window of a charity shop and was like, nice. Oh my God. She went in, your wonder shop was like, oh, right, we can't, it's in the window. And she was like, no, you don't understand. I really need this.
You don't understand the lore.
She was like, the lore of the twings.
The lore of the twings.
So, but she got me, and I got a text off her on the Sunday afterwards. And she was like, did you get your present or your thing I gave me? And about 2 seconds later, my ma walked in and goes, Cathy gave me that for you. And I opened it. There was no context, but straight away I knew what it was. I was like, oh my God.
And just for the people, because I know there are some people who listen to the podcast, they don't watch us. Just explain what it is.
Well, it's basically a crystal big
decanter,
but with a cunty handle, so you can be
it's a decanter.
It's a decanter.
Serving decunt.
Even the wisest cannot tell. Me when my friends ask me what I made in the drink I just mixed for them, even the wisest cannot tell.
When I start drinking again, can you please do that?
Oh my God.
Can you make me a double petrol?
I might have to bully it. I might have to put vodka in this 1 week and just rock up to the film. And even the wisest cannot tell.
Was I telling you I accidentally took a sip of a vodka drink and it literally tasted like poison?
You said accidentally.
Well, the second time wasn't an accident. The first time was. No, because Stephen was like, I was DJing in Panty Bar on Paddy State, and Stephen Dale was taking over.
DJ play a Christmas song.
Very much. And Stephen was taking over, and he's like, I'm going up to the bar, do you want anything? I was like, oh yeah, just grab me a soda water and blackcurrant. And he brought it back for me, and I took a sip, and it was like hockeyed out a bit with vodka. It was vodka with a dash of soda water and black. And I didn't want to say to him, like there's alcohol in this. But I was like, I'll put it down and hopefully someone else. But I was like,
let me just make sure.
Let me just take a little sip just to be sure. And I was like, it literally tasted like poison, like vodka, just because I haven't had it in so long. And that was my drink, that was my tipple, that was my nipple. Nipple Bradley Jr. The very much tipple in a row. I loved it. A double vodka and Diet Coke in a pint glass was my moment. And this is my moment.
And she's a legend. She is the icon, and she is the moment because still to this day, that goes hard.
The very much. And I used to love even the taste of vodka. And then when I tasted it, I was like, this is poison. This is because I haven't had it in over a year. I was like, I've been so conditioned to like not having it. So having it was very like.
It's in the same family as hairspray. When you get a bit of hairspray in your mouth, hairspray is obviously worse, but straight vodka, it's a similar vein of like.
And come here, why does it have to be straight vodka?
I only drink straight vodka. I wouldn't drink that gay vodka. You joking me? Disgraceful. I'm very homophobic.
Oh, we have time for it today. Oh my God,
sitting here with me little
demonetized, deplatformed.
Me little Jessie Pigtails. I
Very
hate
much.
gas.
Oh, Jesse, hold
That's the
on. Remember Bewitched? They're still going. They're still making money off their song.
Oh, the band. I was like,
Oh.
I look like me dad. I smell like me dad, whatever she says.
Yeah, and I fight like me dad as well. They're real violent. Real violent, that Bewitched.
Oh, didn't they only do something recently?
Probably.
They're in the zeitgeist because
They're in the Tree Arena doing that with your man that does Maniac. She's a maniac.
that could be what it is. I was like, they were only somewhere
But
recently.
now they did like Mighty Hoopla there like 2 years ago, and when I worked in JY Heaven, they did a gig there on Paddy's Day. Like they still they're making their coins. They get their listen. Happy
And
fucking
do you know who I
Christmas.
love as well? Just reminds me because Irish girl power. But the cores are coming up soon. I have not yet procured tickets, but
I haven't. But will you keep me locked in on that because I would love to be.
And the tickets are we've given out about people and their ticket prices on this podcast.
Extorting us.
But these queens, the best tickets, they're like Gold Circle best tickets are like €60. I'm like, that's how you do it. Go on, go on.
You know what I love? Lehito, summer sunshine, I miss you.
I listen to the radio. Oh, sorry, Dr. Dale.
I love how we always like default.
It just happens.
Miss Tina.
I look like my gal.
And speaking of women in Irish pop, you haven't even mentioned your favourite.
My favourite?
Yeah.
My favourite woman in Irish pop?
Yeah.
You. There's so many.
No, I was going to say Samantha Mumbles.
Oh, Samantha Mumbles.
I was like, take a drink every time out of me and says Samantha Mumbles.
Mary Bourne.
Mary Bourne.
Mary Black.
Mary Black. Niamh Kavanagh. The very much.
That one.
Glinda Martin.
Oh, C-Mac.
C-Mac? C-Mac?
That's what I said.
You said C-Mac. Hang on, who's C-Mac?
Did you see me, Mac?
That's your own business.
No, I've only been recently put onto her. A shout out to Nicole, friend of the pod. She was over and she was playing it for me, and I was like, she's fucking great.
She's very
she's great.
I'm gay.
Yeah, she's got country
like,
vibes, but like a girl.
Yeah, but I don't think she's gay.
Well, she can't. She is in my heart.
Yeah, but she's like, I think she's honorary. She loves the gays.
She's kind of like, I don't want to compare her to people, so I won't. But she's very relevant and of the moment, and I'm just brand new to her, and I'm learning all about it, and I'm loving the music.
I'm happy to see that she's doing so well now, because I remember like during the lockdown when we were doing the online shows, I remember like Victoria Trina got her on to do like a little halftime. She did a halftime show. Like
that was her Nam.
But I remember it was her 9/11. So basically she was on playing guitar like as an interval act for one of our drag competitions.
That's disgraceful. I'm so sorry.
And I know I felt bad for her because no one was paying attention to her, and it was just kind of like.
Sure, if she would have done that, we could have got her on the fucking pod.
I felt like people were kind of almost paying her dust, and now it's so good to see her like.
She's
doing
working.
So
she's
well.
working the girls out. Yeah.
And now the gays are all falling over backwards. And where was this energy when she was doing the fucking drag shows online during lockdown? When she
I'm only new, and I fucking love it.
Okay.
I love it. Obviously, I wasn't much new fucking drag shows. I better things to do.
I thought she did
developing a drinking problem. Oh!
That's your business. You can have one for the pair of us. There's one for everyone in the audience. But she did a performance there on, I think it was like Graham Norton or one of these.
Right.
So I didn't see the whole show, but I saw the clip and it was so raw and gorgeous. And I was like, you know,
you love it raw and gorgeous.
Listen, it's been said about me and it was all true. That's my own business.
But yeah, she's very boots. I'm enjoying the learning experience.
C-Mac?
C-Mac!
Big Mac. And you know C-Mac? You know who does her makeup? Your man, what's his name? That drag queen that got a bang of bus. There's a drag queen, Niall Kennedy. Shout out Niall Kennedy, dear friend of the pod. I know because he collects dolls too. So we were collecting the Bratz dolls at the same time, and the Bratz Mean Girls dolls, and he went on holidays. So he's an Irish drag queen living in London. He went on holidays to LA, and while he was there, he didn't get a bang of one car, but two. One car banged him, and that car hit and run him, and then the second car hit and run him too.
He got Regina George,
and he was literally just like in bits for a very long time.
Was he serving like back brace with the corset? No.
Very much so. He was.
The corset might be good for recovering.
They had to do a GoFundMe to fly him home and all, and now there's going to be a court case coming up. But like he's all right now. Well, he's on the mend. He's coming around.
Thanks for bad.
But remember, I used to do those jokes going into Panty Bar. I'm like, "Do you ever hear the one about the drag queen who got a bang of a car on a pedestrian on the street?" So basically, if you don't know the lore,
you manifest.
I will manifested this for this poor drag queen. So I used to do this joke, and people would like people like were horny for this joke. They would
Yeah.
People would quote me at doing this all the time.
People would take videos of you and be like, she's about
and
to get
send
out of
them
the
to
car.
me basically. And people going across the road would get passing Panty Bar would send me hundreds of videos a month basically of people doing it. And I'd always I'd be walking up to Panty Bar like, do you ever hear the one about the drag queen who got a bag of a car on a pedestrianised street? And I thought it was so funny, blah blah blah, because I'm so stupid. I'm the only person who would get a bang of a truck or whatever, or a car on a pedestrianised street, blah blah blah. Anyway, I would do that all the time. But then, as soon as I heard about this poor drag queen actually getting a bag,
You were like, about
I was like,
cool
this,
down,
yeah. I was like, I kind of slowly but surely let it like fizzle out of the
well, if
zeitgeist.
it's all right now, bring it back.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Get the next one.
Back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Oh yeah, no, not Miss Nile Candy. She's coming around. So I'm coming around.
And look at her now, doing makeup for C-Mac.
C-Mac. Not to be confused with Big Mac.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she does her makeup.
Gas.
Very much. Speaking of celebrity makeup artists, I told you that I did Jack Swift's makeup for his drag competition.
Oh, yeah.
And she got robbed. I fucking knew she'd get robbed. That Davina the swine robbed my child again for the second time. I should have known. Listen, what's that? Film me once, shame on me. Or film me once, shame on you. Film me twice, shame on me. Davina the swine, she robbed my child.
I heard something about you as well.
Oh gosh.
Speaking of makeup.
What's wrong with us?
The tapes have leaked.
What ones?
Miss Tapes.
Miss Tapes. Oh, I did! Miss Tapes! Miss Tapes.
I'll do one side. Now, see?
I look so young. Yeah, so I did tapes for the first time. I did face tapes. So basically, for those who don't know,
Not in the mix yet.
The makeup, the artistry. So they're basically tapes that I glued onto my temples, my Shirley temple bars, and I glued them on, and you pull them back, and it literally gives you a facelift. And because I'm quite hooded in my eyes, it gave me so much more real estate to draw, and it was the cuntiest fucking makeup I ever did. Now, I've done cuntier makeup since, because I had practice. No, actually, I tell you what, that was the really cunty makeup I did. Now, it gave me an instant headache, but it was worth it. I looked amazing. No offense.
I'm afraid to try them.
But I was like, mistakes.
I'm afraid to try them.
They say that, don't they?
Yeah.
Because no, but in saying that, I didn't do them on Sunday because I didn't have enough wig glue to do mistapes and the wig.
They might tell you, where I actually prefer drawing that line, because when I was snatched, the line ended up here. So instead of snatching yourself, just draw the line there. But I've heard. I think Raven was the first person I've seen do an actual tutorial of how to apply the face tape, and she said, "Look, if you don't want to have to do this every time you get in drag, just don't even try it, because you're gonna love how cunty this makes you look. That you're gonna have to do it every time."
And felt so cuntalina.
But she said it's also a pain in the hole.
Oh, it was instant headaches.
Yeah.
And I kept pulling the back.
Bad enough.
I kept pulling the elastic through my wig, and it's a double stacked wig, so I was rooting to pull the elastic and try relieve the pressure by moving it. Oh, miss pain. But when I tell you, I've never looked better. Now, if it's for something big, if I had to disappear for a few weeks to film a reality drag competition abroad, I'll miss tapes. But until then, I think we might be giving cool the job. Well, I'm saying that, I'll restock my wig glue and probably do miss tapes again next week.
Just do it on one side.
I look like I'm having a stroke. And on that note, my name is Teen Pop Sensation, Ariana Grindr.
And I am Autumn Moon.
And you're watching and listening to a very special bonus episode of
Glamazon Prime. Area divatum cerveso.
Gay men.
Don't know where that came from.
Nice way.
Little bit of Gregorian chanting at the end for the dolls.